Hello. Welcome to Word from Your Mother and another edition of the almost daily Donna Jeans Across America Collective Oracle and Read Experiment. I'm glad that you're here with me today. I just want to say I've had some trouble getting started, trying to get a feel for how trying to rev up. I'm having trouble today. I almost sacked it and went home. I don't know. I well, I started out the morning with another fake eyelashes adventure, and that one was really bad. And I've seen these tweezers. I finally watched a video on how to put them on. I know, right? But I guess I'm gonna get one of my eyelash curlers and or those eyelash tweezers. I don't know. I'm gonna try something. I'm not done yet. I got me baby addiction. Okay. Well, today is I think the 6th, and I got you all laid out here, Donna. I haven't looked at nothing. Like I said, I've been working on the static on the line. I've been working on the microphone, and then that moved. I moved the microphone. I replaced the cord, moved the microphone, moved the camera. Had to move the table, beer belly, or no, I'm just kidding about that. But it's I had to reset everything. But I already had the cards out, so I could no longer see where the line was on the table, and I'm like, I'm going home. But I was like, no, Felicia, you're not going home. You've laid out all these cards. You can deal with that line. I was like, no, I can't. So anyway, I wore myself out. Here I am. Boundaries. Stay in your own business. What I say about going back to cheating? Because you got the Five of Pentacles, a feeling of betrayal, loss, betrayal, grief. Just as bad as you could possibly feel. Boundaries. Stay in your own business. This card says mind your own business, and I just want to tell you that one of the channels that I watch, and it was Soul Source Tarot. The video is only like it was a reader, and it's only about 25 seconds long, and it says it's a quote by someone, and it says what you think is none of your business. And she never does readings like that, or I missed it if she has. I feel that might be a special moment to you. Stay at she said what someone else thinks of you is not your business. Only 1,000 times better than how I just said it. Okay. Artifact. Your word. Your number is 72. Your word is artifact. Definition: a remaining piece from an extinct culture or place, or an old relationship, a token, something inspires nostalgia in you, a token from the past, a hello from the past, a blast from the past. The funerary mask of Tutton King Tut is an artifact that reveals the burial practices of the ancient Egyptian culture. Synonyms: relic, ruin, vestige, memory. Antonyms: manufactured item, memory. Buried when his jammies King Tut. I wonder if he's still alive. Steve. Not coming to me. Is Steve right? Taylor Swift. Love story. Marry me, Juliet. You'll never have to be alone. Teens line, I love you, and that's all I really know. Oh, you're going into it blind. Just on what he says, just on the way somebody else told you it's supposed to be. That's what Barbie and Ken got married. Cookie cutter, no thought, Stepford wife. Jimi Hendrix, The Wind Cries Mary. A broom is drearily sweeping up the broken pieces of yesterday's life. Is that a haiku? I'm not going to do it. I don't know what there's 3 lines in haiku. A broom is drearily sweeping up the broken pieces of yesterday's life. Well, shit, Donna, that's depressing. Oh, come on. All right. Oh, my elbow. Oh, my elbow. Or tea light. Older man. Dealings a relationship with an older man. Then artifact. Okay. A bell. Announcement. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. A pail. Time to get out of a situation. Pour that bucket out. Empty the bucket. It's pouring water onto a parched ground. Hard work. Going that extra mile. You feel abandoned. Oh, that's like a fetus. Oh, you've got thoughts. You've sprouted a thought. Something's growing. It's like a mandrake root. I'm just saying. That's either... No, that's a sprout. Something's growing. Ooh, there's the tiny house, no comfort in your home. Noah's Ark. Follow the sun. You'll be a great explorer. Many adventures ahead for you of thought and discernment. Oh, but you throw all your thoughts in the grinder and a monster comes out. People are running away from you. That's what happens after you come home from the daily grind. I'm glad you can't see this. I like Noah's Ark better. This is interesting, but frightening. So you're under a whole lot of stress. You're still trying to make the healthy, happy home adventurous and entertaining, and a learning place. No half-assing. A seeker, not a half-asser. Cold home. Cold home. Where's my comfy at? This card makes me sad. Because the other option is completely terrifying. Which I doubt I'd ever use it because she would be a giant. No, see? See, I almost did it again. I haven't done that in a while, though, have I? I see I get better. I'm better. I'm better every day. I should put that in the affirmations. Join me in cleanup. Okay, Donna, I'm getting ready to flip. Retreat. Stop the spin. Stop this ride. I want to get off. There's a ride there of a sorts. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Ground up. Ground up. What comes out when it stops going around? The truth becomes a monster. A feeling of betrayal. Boundaries, stay in your own business. Marry me, Juliet. You'll never have to be alone. I love you, and that's all I really know. Girl knows nothing. Girl knows nothing. Marry me, Juliet. You'll never have to be alone. As if. As if. Dude's working on your low self-esteem to his advantage, okay? A broom is drearily sweeping up the broken pieces of yesterday's life. Shattered boundaries. Upside down. Oh, shit. The stag. Pride and leadership. And the fool. Spread your wings and fly. Okay, there was betrayal in yesterday's reading, and I see something in today's, and in today's reading, I think we're going to see as we get into it that yesterday was betrayal and today is recovery. This is what's been on your mind, Donna. Two of Swords, my God. You faith stuck an unthinking position, a position that you taken for granted. It simply is like you are in this relationship. You are the other part of this relationship. This is your role. This is your opinion. You're not open to change or thought. You already have a preconceived idea of how you think things ought to go, or what you think has happened. Okay, and maybe you're getting ready to be a little ambushed, or maybe you've just been a little ambushed. Victimhood. Take responsibility. Is this one of the cards I ought to pull? I think not. Depends on how, if I start seeing it every day, though, it'll get a timeout. I'm just letting you know, Spirit. This is the Divine Feminine. Wake up. Time to wake up. It's 5 o'clock. Time to wake up. Mom wants you to. She wants you taking blinders off. Something's not working. It doesn't. You don't escape accountability just because that was the deal. Right? Wake up. Divine Masculine is the High Priestess. All right. So this time your Divine Masculine is in alignment with your Divine Feminine. All right. Dad's got Mom's back, and it's going to go the way she says. She says, wake up. The time is now. It's right now. You're going to stop acting like that. It's time to wake up, move on. You got to mind your own business. You have to move on. I've said many, many, many times. The grief and misery of Pentacles is never diminishes. And it's meant for you to stay at. It's just draining. It's absolutely instantly draining for you and anyone involved with you. And you can mitigate this misery immediately by not just moving on out of it. It's a non-thinking place. It's a feeling. It's a reaction. It's a hurt. And it's stuck there. And you become a victim, a perpetual victim. And you are a victim, but it's a patina. You know, it's like you're just not meant to stay. It's been there. The better everyone's life is, the better the whole the less attention you give to what I know it was really bad. It was really real, right? But the less attention you give it, the more you shut the door on the devil, you open the door to God. You have to move, or whoever you believe in. It's just not meant. You're not meant to stay there. And here you are. You're hearing what I'm saying. You're listening to spirit because they double down on you, trying to talk to you, and they're gonna move you out of this feeling. And what I tell you, you crazy, and the whole world changes. That's where you are. Yep. Orphaned. 5. And 16. Oh, I need to stop, wrap my finger up. Ooh. I tried getting some Band-Aids and they just are not up to it. I'm on Scotch tape right now because I can't find my roll of tape that does work, and I can't find it in any store either. What was it? I've lost my mind. 5 is 17. Yeah. Okay, upside down. Grief. We're already talking about grief here. But we're also talking about moving on. Take it. You're going to stop the spin. You're going to stop the bullshit. All right. You're going to stop exaggerating it to yourself like picking a scab. Enough's enough. You're going to come back to today. You're trapped in this moment. You're trapped in this frozen moment. No comfort at home. But you're beginning to grow out of it. Beginning to grow out of it. Oh man! But what some churned up truth is going to come out. People going to run away and want to see the truth. But they're going to get it, and it's a horrifying thing. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel a need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It is time to address the unhealthy alliances you've formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you can claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional, and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. Life wants to love you. Let it. That is, I'm going to read it again. No, I'm not. But you should back it. If you've got the time, stop it right here and read it again. All right, I won't. I'm already slow enough. I won't force you to. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's you loving you. This is card number 17. This was page number 17. Oh, God. When this card appears on your path, It tells you to take pride in all that you do. I'm sorry. I never know. I, be the leader and hold your head high, and others will follow by your example. Ask yourself these questions. Am I following my highest path? Am I acting in integrity and doing the best I can? Or am I held back by the kind of pride that cuts me off from life through arrogance or its reverse, low self esteem? This card asks you to be a leader, be proactive with the highest intentions, and to always ask what is the highest good for all. Arrogance and its reverse are both places of alienation and ways to avoid responsibility and accountability. So the stag leads you out of both difficult places into the kind of pride that reminds you that you're always in service to the goddess in every step you take. You may already be there, in which case you would be proud and happy, and look how far you've come. Rejoice, for the stag leads you to a higher place with a sure and steady footing. I found an odd little book once a long time ago. It was a religious book that was an allegory, I think, but it was quite fascinating. And it was a hind's feet in high places. Very strange. Suddenly comes to mind. And it was religious of nature, spiritual. How one ascends. Oh, and there's the fool high up in the mountains, getting ready to step off a cliff. An orphan. To you claim yourself. You claim yourself. You stop with the bull, and you're going to step out front. You're going to step. Going to go. You can't. You just can't. You can't keep on being this victim. You can't. You can't keep on choosing this restriction. You can't choose to be blind. Oh, you've got to hear it. Spirit's already told you. And it's been whispering to you for a while. For a while, Donna. The time is now. Time to move on. Time to resync. And you're not counterbalancing with this other thing anymore. Because that hurt you. That put you off balance. An older man. An announcement. And time to get out of a situation. Oh my God, Donna. You abandoned me, and now we have parted. When you parted ways with me, when you abandoned me. And now what you do is none of my business, and I'm not obliged to you. This older man. There's an announcement. I think my eyes are since I was inspired to tears. I honestly think my eyes have glazed over with some residual glue, and now I can't see shit. I'm gonna have to get me some eye drops, I reckon. You know what's crazy? When my eyes do tear up like that, while I'm reading and I'm trying not to blink, I have like perfect fishbowl vision. I try to take advantage of it. I do. I have been known to. It's crazy blurry on the edges, but it's weird. It's weird. For just a minute, I can see just a second artifact. Time to move on. Time to stay. Time to mind my business. This is old shit, old news, yesterday's life. Time to move on. There's nothing to keep you here. Nothing to keep you here. You gonna grow something? Sorry, something different. Okay, Donna. Now we're gonna have a look at dude. Just one to look at dude. One of these days I'll remember to get it. I think maybe. So really, this one should have been dudes. Okay, I'm gonna look at both, and then Oh, okay. I'm just gonna leave it as it is because it don't matter. Because one is a fool, and he's got the world. He's trying to stop the ending. You're ready to move on. If not, it would have been he's ready to move on, and you're trying to stop it. Take it as it resonates. These cards are virtually interchangeable in this instance because one is the other in some form or fashion. You feel me, Felicia? Now, dude's big. No. Okay. All right. Follow your path. He thought that you were the path. He thought he was on the path. He thought that this was your all spin. Missing the exit. Purpose. Follow your path. Stop. He wants to go around again, and you want to stop. You want to catch that exit. There's a separation and abandonment. But you can leave. I keep telling y'all, this is like a serious level up. It's like a big boss battle, and it's a spiritual advancement. I don't know that it's death, okay, but catching the exit, I can't think of any other example for catching the exit other than a sort of death. I never wanted to say it, but damn, I don't think it has to be death at all because you all have many times. It's a refusal to grow, a spiritual stagnation for some of you. But no, it's not death. It's a spiritual stagnation, a refusal to grow. You don't catch it to repeat, a do-over, a couple that's broke up, that's been married 8 times. Somebody who is constantly together apart, put you out, take you back. Just different versions of a continuous long-term but intermittent relationship. I guess even one example would be also to say that some days are better than others. Okay? But you all orbit each or other in many ways, both continuous, intermittent, good, bad, whatever graph you want to put you around the other. Here you want to stop. You want to stop. He wants another go around. That's That's all he knows. That's what do you mean? Yeah, his big energy is the tower. What a day! What do you mean? And he's, what do you mean? It is not what you do that counts, dude. It's where your head is. Use your head, dude. What do you mean? This has happened many times before. Now, here's another meme. The definition of insanity is to, what do you mean? is to do something over and over expecting a different result. That's missing the exit. What do you mean? I know I'm saying it too much, but I can't help myself. Look, dude. Think about it. Mom's telling you to think. What do you mean? Huh, that's real. What do you mean? Because mom is your enabler. Mom, it's all about perfect timing. The timing is now. What do you mean? Dismay, grief. Look, you can mitigate this. I was also saying you can mitigate your misery. Keep your head and move through this. You think that you can't, but the fact is you can. Dude, I say to you to consider leveling up. What do you mean? I don't know. I've already tried to explain it. Take it as it resonates. On some level, you know what I'm talking about because you've kept your life on this one track for all of your adult life, whether with her or without her. You know what I'm saying. Rest and recovery. Chamomile, you're stressed the fuck out, or you're turning into Carl. You're at the end. Like I said, this feeling, the abandoned and the abandoner. It's grieful, it's draining, it's exhausting, and you have to recover. And you're in the tower yourself. What do you mean? That's where you are. Your battery is on empty. Okay. Now, you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're foundering. Your lighthouse has collapsed. You're at odds with yourself. You waited too long. You can't wait anymore. You can't wait anymore. Your affirmation is to be in the flow. You can mitigate this. Stay in the flow. Keep your head in the flow. The head controls the rudder. The heart is the passenger. It's the head's job to protect you in today. You can't rely. You are in the flow of the universe. Okay. Think of you have to have your head at the control of the rudder. And you're a ship in the flow. Okay. Stay in your head. You see yourself as a peacock. Well, your number is 39, which is 666. A peacock. No, not you. All right. I'm sorry. And you have big dreams, but there's a. Well, you have big dreams. You can't wait. You can't wait. You had big dreams. You did it. You've been showboating. They're stealing. Is that what brought the tower? Did Mr. Peacock bring the tower? Because you wouldn't share the spotlight, let alone get the fuck out of it for a minute. But you're all stressed out. Oh my God, there's a spotlight. Oh my God. You're just so. Really? Yeah. You're not thinking about nobody else. You just want everybody to look at you all damn day. They can't have their day. Nobody. I mean, it's like if they got something special going on, it's like a big imposition to you, throwing tantrums and shit. Cause you're just too arrogant about it, man. You think you know more than everybody else, and you do, but you're really insulting about it. You think you're entitled to bring it. And like I said, is that what brought the tower? Because you were being Mr. Peacock and nobody else in the spotlight ever? That's how I see. And girls tired. She's not gonna be it. She's not gonna be your Patsy no more. She's definitely not gonna be stuck. Feels stuck. Feels like you're victimizing her. Okay, I'm gonna talk about getting to her about getting on active mode, but you're the one that put her there, dude. Okay, wait. Fine. You've got to find your purpose. Oh, the desire to make inappropriate noises is overwhelming. I'm going to get me some sinus spray and some Kleenex. All right, I got to Donna. I'm glad you're moving on. You're not trapped in this anymore. You're moving on. It's time. It's divine timing. Dude, I don't know what dude's doing. I can't read that again. It did make me cry. I can't do it. That mending card too. That's out. All right, I'm gonna flip all of these, Donna. Solitude, time to restore. Yeah, let me just do it and not look at it. I can pretty much do that. It's not that hard. I can do it like this. Okay. Solitude. Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the abandonment. Solitude and the sun. Time to restore and the sun. Oh my God, you've stopped it. You've stopped something. I don't think you're struggling with it. I think that's the way it is. That is your current energy, is that you are alone, Donna Jean. Alone. Show me the sun. Show me Donna Jean's current. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Show me the Five of Pentacles, Spirit. Help me get my shit together, Spirit. Show me Donna Jean minding her own business. Show me Donna Jean moving on and minding her own business after being abandoned. Show me this Five of Pentacles energy. 10 of Cups. Knight of Wands. And Five of Wands. That's a happy home life. Creativity rushes forward. That's also a jerk family member. A happy but problematic, troubled home life. You abandon your happy home life because it just wasn't sit. You walk away from your happy home life because it wasn't sitting right with you. Maybe it wasn't really that happy raining on your parade. Did something against your grain. No more doing something against your grain, because you've been abandoned by some old fart. Show me the sun, spirit. Show me the sun. Programming, Six of Cups. Knight of Cups, an offer of love or a rejection. Queen of Pentacles. God bless it. Seven of Swords. Time to restore. You accepted his offer to be to be his queen. You made him this. You thought it was a assessment, and it satisfied your needs for old programming, for trad pat programming. Okay? But you desire to be alone right now. You want to be alone. And then, because there's some lie. Seven of Swords at the bottom. Things have changed. There's something he don't know about. Something hidden, inspiring your desire to be alone. Now, on the surface, anybody looks at you, see a strong imagination, but the Five of Wands, the energy of the Five of Wands. And then Spirit clarified that with strength and the Hierophant. Spirit says, be strong, because the stand-up, do-right man, the dude that you think you're co-working with, is really thinks that he's in charge of the situation. He's trying to take over your shit, taking over your business, your ideas, your say-so, your ability to have an impact in your own life. But you chose him, because that's the role. That's the you chose him. Now, the root of the matter is empathy. I see and hear you. That's the energy. See, he just wants you to look at him. You're supposed to be looking at him, being his queen. You're supposed to be looking at him. Three Cups. You're supposed to be his audience. He wants your attention right now. And he's making the decisions. There and look pretty. You take over. Show me the devil. Forgiveness. Set yourself free. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Show me the devil. Knight of Pentacles. The Empress. You settled for rock bottom, and you're not happy with it. You settled for him. You thought you were worth. Settled for less than you're worth. That's where the devil reigns supreme, in control of you. You settled for less than you were worth at a time when you thought you were in rock bottom. Okay? Forgive yourself for that and finally set yourself free. You made some sort of a bargain with yourself. Just forgive yourself. Don't make some bargain with the devil, some justification for whatever it was, whatever it was, Donna, is something that you're trying to control now. You made a bargain. just forgive yourself. Set yourself free. That shit's over. It's done. It's in the past. Whatever it was, it's in the past. You are not bound to something that does not serve you. I'm going to take this one. I didn't look at these. Balance. Steady as it goes. Here in a minute. Well, you got a word for somebody. You're not too fucking happy with them. And there's the Queen of Wands. That's Karen. Okay? That's also Queen Sexy Pants. The Hanged Man. Your lesson, dear. Your lesson is to see it. Coming. Oh, I would say this is the Tower. You bring the Tower. You're bringing his, what do you mean? You need to end this and move on. This lesson needs to be over. You've got other places to go, other things to learn. Keep your eyes high. Keep your vibration high, Donna. This is how you see yourself. Boredom. Time to sit and play. I get in the most trouble when I'm bored. But that's also when I get lazy and then stagnant and then fat. And sometimes boredom leads me to I'm sick of myself and I will do this. And then then it's flame on. But it's hard to start. And you've got a broken heart. Trapped. I mean, why you're bored because you have a broken heart. Bored and you have a broken heart. Okay, so if I've got a broken heart but I'm bored, it's not a new broken heart. And it's time to move on. It is what it is. It is what it is. Facts is facts. Broken heart. Okay, time passes. It's time to move on. And here you're thinking about the Two of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles, you know what you're worth. And the Seven of Cups. It was all bullshit. It was all fucking bullshit. Everything he said was bullshit. You know what you're worth, and you're worth a lot more. You know you settled. You settled for something that was worth less than you. He's the reality of it is that he snorkeled you into thinking that maybe he even brought about this rock bottom bullshit. Anyway, you settled for him, or you thought you needed him, or you couldn't go on without him. Whatever, you picked him, but you settled. You know your worth. And you're not deceiving yourself anymore. Or, well, you're a little deceived. Potential. I think you ought to just put that worth into yourself, and you are pouring it into you. And this is what he sees. He sees significance. He sees you being yourself. Oh, and he's just running away from it. He can't abide you being happy with yourself. You have to be just like him. Show me the Six of Swords. That's his happy. Do what you're told, Donna. How dare you crank that wheel? Wheel of Fortune and the Cups. But he loves you. He loves you. Okay, we got the Four of Wands. It's 11-11. Wheel of Fortune. You crank the wheel, Donna. Somebody crank that wheel. The Tower. There's the Tower. And the Sun. I think it's just he did everything he could to make it work, and it's plain to see it's not going to work either. So he cannot. He doesn't want to share that spotlight. It's his spotlight. He's going to take his spotlight and go home. Okay? He's spoiled. Let him go. Let him go. Listen to me now. I said, let him go. Okay. Just a moment. Little check. Just a little check. Something I've been meaning to do. There's a participants that, I mean, I can't see it, right? I couldn't read the chat, but I can see that big yellow bar beside me, a place there. So at least I'll know if somebody ever, right? Okay, playfulness. This is your hopes and your fears, just for fun. This is the King of Swords. This is a version of stab, stab, stab. This is the Joker. Oh, I was just playing. But this is, there's also that puppy. He's a big puppy. Both of you. Wordplay, vicious wordplay. You say one thing and mean three others, and the one that you really meant doesn't occur to him until 6 months later. Very vicious, very subtle. Logic, clear-headed, clarity, step out, be the leader, don't be afraid. Okay. Oh. I know this is upside down. I'm not sure what it is, but I have no idea. Okay. This is King of Swords, your hopes and your fear. Logic, clear-headed. You're there. You are, and think, what do you mean? What do you mean? Both of you. What do you mean? King of Pentacles, upside down, a vicious, unpleasant man, and the Six of Swords reversed. You just want to get away from him. You want to get the fuck away from him, but you can't. It's vicious wordplay, gaslighting. Can't escape. Unhappy, very unhappy. Hopes and your fears. Don't poke the bear. Don't ask. One of the possible outcomes, Donna, is endurance. Keep your eye on the ball. Eight of Pentacles. This is well within your purview. You know you can do it. Step out front. Be the leader that you know you can be. Don't listen to him. What he thinks of you is absolutely none of your business. Nor you couldn't care less. What who thinks of me? I don't know why. Is that why you stopped me? I mean, to be honestly irritated with even the question itself is a giant step forward for you. Don't you ever interrupt me with no bullshit like that again. Not with no. Was I just sitting here watching? No, was I you couldn't ask me this at some other time? No. Now is not the time. Okay? Stand up for yourself. And just be honestly irritated. Because it's not a rule or a boundary that you're trying to set. It's one that you have set, and he keeps transgressing it. So, at first, I'm always like, well, we agreed not to do this. Breaking him in, letting him down easy. Well, not only have you been interrupted, but you're fucking stopping to cushion the blow that they don't give two shits about to begin with. You're past that. Now you're mad. Didn't I fucking tell you? What I tell you? Remove yourself from the irritant. Gift them with your absence. Give me something on Eight of Pentacles, Spirit. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles for Donna. As possible outcome, Eight of Pentacles. Woo! All right. Oh! Here's the World and the Hermit. And the High Priestess. You are called. You're in alignment. You know it's over. You're going to withdraw. This shit's over. I'm out of here. See you later. I got a higher calling, a higher truth. I claim myself, Donna Jean. I parent myself. I love myself. I love myself first. I love myself always. I am love. I'm a good leader. New adventure. It is as I say it is, and no other. My imagination is good, and I see, and I will not remain a victim. I will not be your victim. I will not be a victim. It's time to wake up. Somebody's trying to talk to you. Oh, yeah, okay. Just out of curiosity, I've never done this. I usually don't do this. I don't think I have enough cards left to do this really. But I'd like to see Spirit, the Three of Wands. 5, 6, 7 of he's still waiting. He's trying to fight you off. He's waiting. And he's not respecting your boundaries. He's trying to keep the same old, same old. The Fool, there's the Fool again for him. And the Nine of Wands. He's going to cut and run. He can't withstand you. It's going to be a good start for you, bad start for him. But he's still waiting. Liar in your midst. Underneath for him. You say you're leaving, but you don't mean it. That's what he's thinking. You'll take me back because you have before. All he's got to do is wait. It'll be all right. That's how he feels. All right. Now I'm going to have a little energy reading for Dude. Energy reading for Dude. And then we'll have a look at our big thumbnail for the video. If at any time you think of if something strongly resonates with you and you would like to recaption this, post it in the comments, and I'll consider it. The funnier, the better. But truthful, sarcastic, funny is the best. Spirit, show me Dude's energy right now. Show me what's Dude thinking about Donna. What's Dude thinking about the girl? What's the guy thinking about the girl? What's he thinking about this tower? Ace of Wands. Oh, the poo-tang is gone. Where do I get laid? Ah! Oh, you can't leave me. I want to get laid. Oh, I'm really mad. He's mad. He's mad. And you're a coos. He thinks you're miserable. You're a bitch. How dare you cut him off? He had it all planned out. There's nothing wrong with what he was doing. He had it all planned out. You just don't know your place. Don't you know he loves you? Oh, wait a minute. Our Ten of Swords is killing him because he loves you. Wait a minute. I just had a flash on this. Don't you know he loves you, right? And I flashed to that cutscene in Labyrinth where he's backing her up, offering her that, going, fear me, love me, do as I say. And what does she say? Boys and girls, say it with me. And it destroys him. Eight of Wands, there. It's all collapsing. All collapsing. There's his tower moment. Four of Swords, he must withdraw. into the shadows. Walks away. Should you need us? Never far. Fantasy is never far. His story will return. He will return. You already know that. You've danced around him. The two of you revolve around each other, and as far as you may go, you always return. And he waits. He waits for his. He can't wait anymore. Consider taking the exit. It would be a whole different life for you, dude. A whole different life. You don't have to go around again. But you defend your position. You want to stay. That's where you think you'll be happy. That's the kind of happy you choose. That's what you consider happy. That's your own fault. Not open to hearing anything new. Not from her, which is part of the problem. She wants new. Your way does not nourish her. But you won't have it any other way. My way or the highway. I know the way. So say I. My version. Then there's the programming. 6 cups. My version of happiness. Rules for thee, but not for me. I know best. For a long time now. Four cups. With his happy, okay? He knows that it falls short, but he still chooses it. He chooses something that you do not. He chooses to allow something, what once protected you becomes your prison. He chooses not to move on. He chooses his circumstances. Last card, he is not happy. Last card from Spirit for dude's energy is the 8 of Pentacles. Suddenly I'm hearing that, here I go again on my own. Down the only road I've ever known. Like a victim, I was born to walk alone. I don't know if it was victim. Page of Swords. He's dramatic. And you had a lot of words for him. He's got a lot to think about. But he probably won't. He won't hear anything that he's going to cherry pick your truth. The only thing he's going to hear that was convenient to him. He is not going to hear the point that you meant to impart to him. Okay, Donna Jean. Girl, God bless you. And God bless him too. It could have been grand. And it was great for a while. And you've just outgrown it. And he's, like I said, you outgrew your keeper. If you would keep your keeper, okay? You would if you could. But in order to keep your keeper, he has to grow. Dude, if you want to keep your girl, you must take the exit, whatever that means to you. To her, it means growing. Okay? So remember the death conversation? Death. It's a you must evolve. And She can't help you. You can't help the caterpillar grow into the butterfly. You either do or you do not. Here's the big energy, Donna, for your reading today. Oh, wait a minute. I want to get myself in the habit of doing it this way. Yes, ma'am. This way I want it. Oh, I seen that. Oh. All right. Passion. Do what you love. That's all right. I can work that with that. Yes, I can. And oh my God, didn't that come out together the other day? Do what you love in some form or another. There's the sun. Passion. Do what you love. This is central headquarters. Okay, Donna, you're calling the shots. You're calling shots. You're going to do what you love. Mom is going to unleash your passion. Okay. You've decided to move on. You're not going to stay here. You're not going to be satisfied with it. You settled, and you can't settle anymore. You did it as long as you can because you're in alignment with yourself, and the time is now. You're going to do what you love. You're leading. You're calling these shots. You love yourself. You're calling the shots. And the King of Wands. Use the dynamic energy of a leadership. Okay. You're going to step out in a leader. You're going to step into your leadership role. You feel yourself. Okay. For those few of you, this is the other man. See, there's two. There's the fork in the road, in and out relationship, right? And you're backing, you're going to do some things your way. You're taking first chair. You're going to call the shots for a while, right? There's you. There's that version of you. And then there's this other version of you, Donna Jean, who has two men, the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. And the King of Pentacles is your old Joe, your steady that you've been with. And the King of Pentacles is something that nobody talks about. And I think it's for even a third subset of y'all, the John and Martha crowd. You're Martha, John's the King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands would be a grown addict, disabled son. Some chaotic, some problem. You're John and Martha have a problem child, a grown problem child that they try to take care of, and he shows up and drains your all's resources, and then he disappears, right? Or maybe it's a recovering alcoholic, someone who binge drinks, maybe I don't know, someone you're always trying to help that sucks up your resources. There's I haven't seen John and Martha in a while, but that is the King of Wands specifically in the thumbnail. So that could, and you love him. If that's your problem child, you love him. You fucking love him. And the King of Wands is also the Sun card. Okay. And that would be a Leo. And there's the stick right there. That could be a Leo. And this could be your problem family member that you fucking love. You've moved heaven and earth to save him. Or the third party, someone you're having an affair with, or whatever it is, you're in control of it, Donna. You are literally calling this timeline where you're talking about to move ahead in your creative business, to be first chair, is the timeline where you take the exit. Dude's got to do it on his own. I love you, Donna. I'll see you soon. Slow your roll. You're doing what's good for you. And ultimately, that's what's good for the world, right? I mean, make your choices for the best, for everyone, the highest vibration, for the best good, the greatest good. But that's what you're doing. You're just having trouble getting started. Let go of dude. What dude is doing is none of your business. What dude is thinking about you is none of your business. The time when you extend that consideration to him has passed. That window is closed.